Witam was serdecznie. Okej. Śmigamy dalej. Śmigamy dalej. Następna misja. Jeszcze jedna misja i będę po tym też miał jeden punkcik do rozdania. Ach, miałem iść od razu do kokpitu. A jak już tutaj jestem... Różne... To. Musimy usiąść, oddokować się... I śmigam dalej. Najlepszy z najlepszych. 20. To zrobimy. Co jest? To jest misja. Rozmawiaj na... Dwa skok. A, teraz. Czasami jest skok, czasami nie ma skoku. I zadokujemy. Okej. Wchodzimy.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
Dobra.
All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
In that case, I think I'll just wave hello.
I sure hope so. 'Cause she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
Okej. Zrozumiano.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
Okej.
We'll talk later.
If you need credits, hit up the mission board to the core.
The depot.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have
I've got what you need done here. Fine, but
11.
weapons, ammo, mod. If your credits are...
Dobrze, pokaż co masz. 11. Dziękuję.
All right. See you around.
450, 999, 999, 919, jest git.
We may not have official security.
Tu.
Board's green.
Welcome to UC space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete.
Git.
Go ahead and land.
I jeszcze raz. I tu. Okidoki. Spotkać się z Juanem. A tam spyta Janika o koleżankę, ta? To mamy tutaj drobne też, ale w tu. Nie, na dół.
I think I got them.
Okej, jedno do góry. Tam ona jest. Haha, tak też można.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
Yep.
Careful, the walls have ears. SY 920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
Słucham.
Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Well, at least you're upfront about it. I've worked with folks who'll say they got your back and leave you holding the bag.
Exactly. Telling you now will prepare you for what's to come. There's no safety net on this climb. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please. Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you. Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip.
Okay.
We'll talk more on the ship.
Dobra. Dym, dym, dym.
That's convenient. Kilo City could really use something like that.
Dobrze, śmigniemy tam. Ciach. O nie, nie tędy, tędy.
Private sector.
I'm surprised I've yet to see the inside of the security office. Here's hoping the streak continues.
I dobrze, dotarliśmy.
That Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I'd killed you.
Yes.
A ja bym chciał iść do góry. Jak się do góry dostaniemy?
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Life's good. To będzie śluza. Ale... Mogę się dowiedzieć, jak do góry się dostanę. Siema.
Yes?
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. Of course, I don't expect it to be.
Even I can keep my mouth shut if the occasion warrants it. What? I'm serious.
Right. I don't anticipate them boarding the ship, but even if they do, They won't be looking at the crew. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Dobra.
Alright, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and crab drive. All systems go.
No to śmigamy.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and
Could
chewing gum
really
at the
beg
same
your ear when
time.
you got a moment.
I can handle a little
Hey,
banter.
good to see you.
Sounds like you're putting in...
Dobra.
Sorry if I'm a little out of it.
Captain, I
Didn't get
retract
much
my
sleep
words.
last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool.
Noted.
Got a little heated.
Get us there safe.
Roger that.
I know I woke Cora up.
O Jezus, twoja córka.
Well, that statement's gonna keep me. Just so you know, there's. Lillian. But it is always, and I mean.
Coś przerwało.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
Back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team.
Requesting permission.
I'm meant to be.
Identity
Calls.
confirmed.
But
Prepare
one
your ship
day,
for scanning.
they tried to convince.
Dobra, to przeklikamy.
You're cleared to dock at docking bay
Yeah,
2.
we were. It's funny, our lady. I told her what you told me. I just know. But Lillian? Nah, don't be. Cora's been stood up, always for the best. But at a certain point, you are just too damn what? Well, something for now.
Dobra.
Looks
Zrobione.
okay. We'll talk more once we're done. Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But, if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
O kurde.
I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
To będzie misja. To będzie misja.
Hello. Howdy.
Wejdziemy tam na pokład.
You with the Jade Swan?
Yep.
Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the building.
I mean, terrible. They really should install one here.
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only. Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless you're military. Well, maybe if you hurry.
Nikt nie zwróci uwagi, jeśli wpuścić do kosza jedną osobę. Kurde.
Commander Natal. It's classified too, I bet.
Mamy krytyczny
Sometimes I feel
sukces.
like I can't even tell someone my own name without declassifying it first. All right, fine. You're good. Just be quick about it. That goes for your friend too.
Appreciate it. We don't like getting split up.
Znajdź mundur, znajdź mundur. Dobra. Kurde, ja nie chcę tą Anikę tam, ja pierdzielę. W ogóle po co to się włączyło? Proszę.
I've heard the technology in the station.
You got patrol duty, huh?
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
Dziękuję.
Your friend there have the same clearance?
Yep.
Correct. We got the same clearance.
Then you're both good to go.
Idź. Ten mundur mi się nawet podoba. Dobra.
Ready to take off, Captain.
Opcjonalnie znać intercom.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
We can always use the vents. On a station this big, there's lots of ways to sneak through.
I concur. I've never been one for remembering codes anyway. Just remember to step lightly and keep your heartbeat slow. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located the comm spike.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
Na ludzie to znajdę.
Need your clearance code, Marine. It's been that way since Commander Natara took over. No entry in the command bay without a clearance code. I'll say.
Hmm.
You lost, Ensign?
Okej, to jest łatwe, ale... A, potem byśmy to tutaj nie ogarnęli. Ty... Ty nie. A ty też nie. Tylko ty i ty. Coś mi tu nie pasuje. Okej. Mamy ciebie. Mamy ciebie. Tutaj mamy ciebie, tak. I tralala, mamy. Bardzo trudne.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
Mamy.
All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Akasaka. I assume the two of you are together?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're part of the same unit.
Then you're both clear.
Przydupa zawsze za friko wchodzi.
Test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Projekty. Chyba mamy wszystko. Otwieraj. O kurczę. Łatwe jednak ma to być. Wichy, ostatnie wichy moje. A dobrze, ciebie wezmę. Muszę potem wichy sobie kupić.
You make that too damn easy.
How are the tests for the comms pipe?
Dr. Vogel is putting out his quest for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks? No.
Okej, i jedziemy dalej. Dobra, jak na razie infiltracja.
Daiyu here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. Sorry, but the situation calls for it. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship.
O Jezus, ale kobitka.
On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. First lesson in being a rookie. You share the loot, but not the risk. Good luck. If you manage to get the comm spike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Niedobrze. Kurde, jedno na dół. Musimy się tutaj jakoś wydostać teraz. Nie, musimy iść do góry. Albo na dół.
Home sweet home.
Odmowa dostępu. Ale to można jeszcze na dół iść.
I've heard the team is looking for more.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? the comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to mast.
Okej. Znać ona, bo odwróciła ten... brać.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
Powody są poufne.
I
Oh
see.
yeah.
It would have been nice if they kept me in the loop. I am the project lead, after all. We
Hey.
don't. Really?
Mamy.
Then maybe all of my pestering has finally paid off. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
No dobrze. Mundur pilota. Dobra, teraz musimy tam jakoś przejść. Się tam jakoś dostać.
Reporting for duty, pilot?
Zróbmy tak. Szybki zapis.
Reporting for duty, pilot?
Yep.
Another test flight, huh? You pilots are braver than me. You're clear to pass. Don't forget to schedule the flight in the control center.
Zaplanuj lot. Dobrze.
There's rumors Commander Taro was brought on to investigate.
I śmigamy. Nowy statek. Ulala. I teraz tu. Teraz tu. Siadamy.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Otwórz mapę. Inaczej misję. Wróć na klucz. I tu.
I have things for you.
I śmigamy.
Jump complete. Ship restored.
Mamy Wolf. I wykonaj skok.
Grab drive spinning down. Systems green.
I mamy to.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
I never, ever imagined I'd be in the heart of the Crimson Fleet.
Well, well, well. Welcome.
A w ogóle ten mundur 109 w ogóle ma. Ulala. Myślę, że mu spodoba.
Back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me.
Rook.
Nawet strzały nie oddałam. To była dobra infiltracja.
Always listen to Delgado.
No i siema.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer.
Yep.
I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Assuming we even get a cut. I'm still not convinced.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
No to już do niego śmigamy. Już do niego śmigamy.
What are you standing around for? There's work to be done.
Jeszcze bardziej do góry. Siema.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the ComSpike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. ComSpike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right, that leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, Neva. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward we all split the cash.
Dobrze. Na pewno się dogadamy.
There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Are we pirates or politicians? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
If I wanted someone to commit petty crimes and snatch purses, I wouldn't be asking you. Take it as a compliment.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
No spoko. Udać się gdzie, co? Tu. Jedziemy.
I have things for you.
Uzak wyleżąc. Tak, tutaj. Dodokuj. To będzie też dłuższa misja.
Solid docking key there. Nice work.
A tak, muszę tutaj, jak zawsze, złożyć. Aż się spowiadać, nie?
Everything looks clear.
Anything new to report?
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. Honor, loyalty, and valor are exactly the attributes we admire in a sysdef operative.
I like to keep my gun holstered unless it's absolutely necessary. Which is an awful lot now that I think about it.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but
Ja nie wiem, czego nie
there's
zmienić.
still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy.
Mądre.
It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Jak zawsze. Dobra, misja zakończona i jeden punkcik. 21 level. Te potny bossowe tą brodę albo tego wąsa sobie zgolę jakoś. Dobra, to na tym zakończę ten odcinek i tą misję. I w następnym śmigam oczywiście dalej. To trzymajcie się i do zobaczenia.